everybody. It's Deb with Deb's Decorative Life. How are you? And today I'm talking about something a little bit different. A busy, stressful life. You know, when things happen and you're running here and there and trying to take care of the family and get this one where they're got to get going. It happens, and things change in the blink of an eye. And what am I talking about? I am talking about things like what happened to me this week. Blink of an eye, we ended up with my son in the emergency room. You never know what's going to happen. He was on a skateboard, and it was going too fast. He jumped off, and he fell, and he broke his collarbone and his clavicle. So that's time in the ER and all that, and saying he's going to have surgery and the stuff, and back and forth with doctors' referrals. Ladies, you know how that goes. As a mom, you know all too well the doctor's issues, the ER issues, and everything else. You know. And hurry up, get him scheduled with an orthopedic surgeon. Get him scheduled. And you do, and then the referral's wrong, and oh my goodness, and you got to call back the doctors. Oh, that's what I mean about a busy, stressful life. And things go wrong, and you end up and you start arguing, and things go crazy. But then in the end, the good news is he doesn't need surgery. Thank God. It's just going to take a while to heal. 6 weeks. And of course, it's the right arm that it affects because that's the one you use for everything. That's what I'm talking about, the busy, stressful life. And then I sit down at the computer and I'm thinking, oh my God, I almost forgot to go live on my page. That's the story of life I'm talking about, the busy, stressful life. Things happen, things are out of your control, you have to deal with them. Family has to come first at times. You have to take care of them, whether it's a doctor or emergency situation. In the last couple of nights, I have to admit, it's been hard. Been hard for my son to sleep with all the pain he's been in. But we're on painkillers, and slowly things are finally starting to look better. That's what I mean about the stressful life. How do you handle it? Do you retreat into yourself? Do you journal it? Do you let it out? Do you just go with the flow? You got to do what's best for you. If you know you need to retreat, retreat. Go into that hole or go into that corner and lock yourself out and do what you got to do. You got to journal it out, cry it out, do whatever you got to do. If you need to have a cup of coffee with a little square dark chocolate, grab the cup of coffee. Life happens. And yes, it does get busy and stressful. And I'll say the big relief for me with today was when that doctor appointment ended and there was no surgery. Like, whew. And the stress just went out the door. Because when something happens, you got to adjust to a new routine, and things get discombobulated, I call it. And I'm usually pretty good. I get discombobulated, but I can keep good details of the facts and get things in order and get things going. And then I get back to myself eventually, within a day or two. And then you're trying to run a business and trying to get work done for that. And it's just the story of life. Everybody struggles with it. It's not only you, it's all of us. Things happen and you just go with it. You have no choice. You have to accept I guess I call it a new normal. You got to accept with the temporary new normal that life's changed a little bit. And just like with my son with his right arm in a sling, you can't really sign your name. You can't open little cartons of, your juice or your milk, those little tiny pint cartons. You can't open them. You can't do buttons. It's hard if you're not left-handed. So now we're training him to use his left hand a little bit, to rely on it more because of the situation. And I noticed myself starting to use my left hand a little bit more too, just to, get a good balance. You never know. But I'm trying something different. So I just wanted to come on and talk to you about life happens. Life is stressful. Life is busy. And it's just a matter of accepting it, go with it, knowing how to get yourself back to the new normal, whether it's a walk outside, working in the garden, a cup of coffee, retreat into a little corner for 5 minutes, or you don't need your alone time. It is what it is, what it is. And that's what I wanted to just quickly drop in and talk to you about. So, you tell me, how do you handle a stressful situation? Do you take a break? Do you need some alone time? What do you need? Is it coffee? Chocolate? Whatever you need. And then I'll see you next week for the tip of the day. Bye.